those old women and men, that those people are PDP members, that the PDP mobilized them to come and dent or sabotage the government of Senator Hope Uzodimma. So I would just want you people to have view on this allegation, whether actually this mammoth crowd, these old men and women can subject themselves to use of the opponent, risking their life, coming to the government house, calling the governor names. Even I had somebody called Abuja governor or something like that, So could it be right or correct that actually what this young man, this media person to the APC said is really right, that these people were all mobilized by PDP? So I'm not sure this is true, but I'm not saying it's not true. But I don't believe such old men and women can subject themselves to such a, practice. I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. I'm going to tag the video. You'll see them at the government house where they are chanting, calling names, hitting their hands on the ground, saying a lot of things against the government if they do not pay them, cursing them, and so on and so forth. So, my people, I'm just making this video for you to tell me what you think about this thing that is going on in Imo State between the pensioners and Imo State, present government. Okay, it did not stop there. I have another thing. That is on the social media, people are equally condemning the act of the Memorandum of Association, which the Imo State government said on the social media that they have signed with Julius Berger to do the road from Owerri to Okigwe, from Owerri to Orlu, the two major roads. And they were like, okay, if you have such money to, invest on this infrastructure, it's not bad for us to do that. It's a very good movement. Why not from there still get money to pay these pensioners and civil servants that are making this money of which we are doing these constructions or the infrastructure? Don't we think it's better we take care of these people and also take care of this? Because if people are not alive, they will not even walk on the road or drive on the road or the good road. That these civil servants and these pensioners should be taken good care of. Also, the road should be constructed because both of them are so essential. No one should be sacrificed for another. Then it did not stop there. Also, there is another argument that, okay, we have these three major roads. The one Owerri to Okigwe, the Owerri to Orlu, which the two mentioned now that has been awarded to Julius Berger. What about the one Owerri to Obowu? Why was it not included? Could it just be because it crosses Mbise to Obowu and Omuahia? Because there was an information that Obowu passed a particular bill, sponsored a particular bill that the present government now happens to take out the site, the University of Agriculture site, which was cited by Mbakwe and built by Rocha Sokorocha, that they have now moved it to Umuagwo, now planning to use that particular site for I think animals settling or rearing, something like that, which Mbise people said anything outside the purpose of which that particular site was given to the government will never be allowed there. They can't use it for any settlement, or any cattle settlement. They can't use it for that, no matter what. That a lot of people have come for negotiation for them to, compensate them and so on and so forth. They said no, they are not going to allow such, nothing like cattle settlement in that area. That place was secured and given to Mbakwe, Imo State Government during the time of Mbakwe for Imo State University Annex. And Ole Rocha Sokorocha came and built it, equipped it just really for the students to move, and being well equipped and moved to start their or commence their studies there before this new present government of Uzodimma and Obowu, who really is in fight with Ihedioha, and maybe he thinks from what people are saying that fighting him be saying he's fighting Ihedioha. So I think if that's the case, Obowu should think that he's a young man who is growing, who would want to go beyond where he is today. So fighting a whole nation, a whole clan, just because of his personal problem with an individual, I think it does not worth it. I so much like this man. I met him far back in 2007, I think thereabouts. 2007, yeah, at Hotel de la Paix. So we interacted with my students. Then, he advised them and so on and so forth. I see him as a good man. Even during the time of Owele, he criticized the government and he had the Cup War 1 and 2, But though he's dining with them now and said that, well, the devil yesterday can be sent today, we agree with him. But let him not continue with this issue of, biting a whole nation just because of his individual differences with a particular person. That is bad. I'm just advising. Please don't fail to share this particular video to let it go viral. In summary, what we are saying is that, yes, to build all these infrastructures are good. The road is very, very nice, but let these pensioners be paid, let the civil servants be paid, the public servants be paid, all the prosperous, let them be paid, the workers, let them be paid. In fact, let the pensioners be paid. Let work be going. If Hope is doing well, despite the enemies of which he came, nobody cares and nobody matters. God bless you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and share to others. Remember, blessed.
Somebody should have come out with money, whether the governor is out in the house or not. Somebody should also come and play the same usual politics to us. The government official should have come to play the script of coming out, because we found out that what played out last week was a script written by His Excellency, and they came out, two of them came and played that script. They showed us Nollywood. Next week, by the grace of God, we will come here and play our own Nollywood.